Welcome back, everybody. We are now in Anchorage, and I just did a Walmart run to stock up on some stuff before we keep driving up north. In the meantime that I was doing that, Thomas was doing an oil change that we need to do before we keep on driving, so it was more of like a maintenance stock up kind of stop this time. This is what we got here. This was $282. I don't know what happened. Maybe I just shouldn't go shopping by myself because I want everything. But no, but we need this stuff. So we stocked up on, you know, like toilet paper, paper towels, wipes. We got some like granola bars and stuff like that. So we're gonna need it. We're going to need it. And that's what I keep telling myself is you're going to need it. So it is what it is. After doing some groceries, overspending on groceries, really, we came downtown to check out the vibes. So let's see what we see.
It's rough. I can tell you that it's rough.
Just keep in mind it's downtown. We ended up finding a mall in the middle of downtown, and this is like the saddest food court I've ever seen in my life. It's super empty up here. It's at the top floor, which is nice, but they have like 5 food places and the rest of them are closed. But they do have 4 floors, 4 levels, and they've got lots to see. They got, you know, your regular Victoria's Secret, Coach, Bath & Body, Lululemon. The mall itself is nice, it's just the food court. It's a little sad. Here's a little glimpse of the downtown, a bunch of just little restaurants, some shops, gift shops. A lot of these restaurants are actually closed, and that's because it's Sunday. So we're trying to get some food somewhere. Let's see if we can find anything. It looks like they have a carnival fair type thing going on. It's called Anchorage Market. It's mid-May through mid-September, so I think it's here most of the year. It's not like one of those traveling ones that goes away after like a couple weekends or whatever. But let's go see how many people are in here. So it looks like they have a couple of food places. They have ice cream, they've got jerky, little booth rental things. They've got pictures with the doggos. So it seems like a typical like carnival fair. There's just not that many people here though. And they have a pony wheel ranch where you get to ride actual ponies. They look so sad. Those poor things. They've got more food items. They have lemonade, potatoes, food trucks. You know, I think a lot of people are not here because they are here for such a long time. So they're not in a rush to get here.
I don't know if the carnival was more sad than the mall, but it wasn't too exciting. It's weird. Just few people walking around, you know, and I don't know what to think about it, honestly. It was kind of depressing.
It is. It was very sad, but my theory is that there's not a lot of people here because they're here for 5 months. And the ones that we get in our town or in Reno, they're only there for what, like a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So I feel like everyone just goes, you know, when they can. But here, they're here for a while.
Yeah, and it's also not like the main season yet for Alaska, you know? I mean, it's season all year round, depends what you're looking for, but
yeah,
if you're coming for the summer, it's not there yet.
It's not time. Do you not see the clouds? I was going to come over here and tell you guys something about this railroad, but there's nothing to tell you about this railroad apparently, because there's no pictures or any information. So here they have the Alaska Railroad, so obviously the train goes through here, and there's also shipping containers over there, and past there is the ocean. It's pretty cool. We are now out of Anchorage and we are in Homer, Alaska, and we are at the Land's End. We are at the spit, is what it's called, of Homer, of the city. So it's ocean over here, and I will show you guys in a second. So yeah, let's go. It's windy today, and I actually couldn't record the past couple days because it was raining and it was super windy. And I just couldn't. It's windy today too, but it's not as bad, and the sun is actually out, so. So here is the end of the land, so the spit area. It's a bunch of seagulls, nothing but water. There's a ton of people fishing, a ton of birds, and this ship actually just came in. It's a nice area, very coastal it feels. What's your first impressions?
A lot of skipping rocks. It's a skipping rock paradise in my opinion. It's pretty cool. It's a very touristy place, but I like it. A bunch of restaurants, shops, everything you need pretty much when you're traveling. So yeah, it'd be nice to live here, but I'm assuming days like this, when it's nice and sunny, don't happen too often.
Oh no.
No. So it is what it is. Glad we have at least one day like that. Right? Yeah.
It's about time we get some sunshine.
Yeah, at least a little bit. We are now in the docking area where they have all these nice boats, and we're gonna go down there and check it out. These boats are so nice. Look how many rods this person has. So many. A lot of fishermen, obviously. I guess on this port is where they catch a lot of halibut. They've got a nice little shopping area right along the coastline. They've got a lot of eateries,
They even have a tattoo parlor, somewhere to get some coffee. Let's see, ice cream, gift shops. It's a cute little area to hang out. It is so windy though, but it's a nice day. They've got this really cute swing that you can swing at under the dock, or you can look out into the ocean. We're now on the other side of the port area, and they have more shops over here. They have some gelato, espressos, what is that, water taxis, rentals, just a bunch of different restaurants and gift shops. So here we have the city of Homer, and then this is where we are in this area, which is the spit. And you can take the water taxis to the other side of Alaska, to this area, this mountain area. And it looks like they drop you off at like trailheads. So you can go and take a little hike if you wanted to. Look at this beautiful eagle. He's so big. There's a ton of eagles over here. Oh, he's flying. Goodbye. We've been trying to look at the prices of the restaurants to see if we're gonna eat anything, and everything is so expensive. Like,
I'm not eating anything.
In that last restaurant, I think it was like $40, right?
$41 per plate, $14 for a cup of chowder. Yeah. Fun times.
They have these really cute little children's cameras. They have like little filters. How funny. So this is, how am I gonna show this? This is the prices we're talking about. For a classic pizza, it's $27. This is crazy. A margarita is $33.
Pizza.
Is that big?
Humongous. Ginormous. Never seen 15 inches in my life.
They've also got a Seafarers Memorial right at the coastline next to the ocean. And lots of names of people on these stones. It is now the next day. As you could tell, it's a lot better weather-wise. It's not as windy and the sun is out. It's super nice out today. And I'm still at this little fishing hole. Thomas should be, oh, he's actually coming with no fish. Let's see what happened. I was about to go record him.
I had a second one, but it ran away. Started jumping like an acrobat, and
I was about to come record you. I was like, oh, let's go see if he's got a fish, and then I see you coming up the hill.
yeah, no, maybe in the evening. My wrist is hurting right now.
Okay.
That's what she said.
We are now near Bishop's Beach and we are at Two Sisters Bakery, and we just came to grab, I got a coffee because it's getting cold out now. The clouds are coming in, and I got a BLT sandwich. We got a kimchi pork bun and a jalapeno cheddar bun. No,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna try that out at the beach. Do you want to go in the car or do you want to go to the beach?
I don't know.
It's a little cold out.
It is. We'll see if it's worth the hype, you know? Because everyone always says good things about this bakery.
And when we showed up, there was a big old line, so...
Yeah.
And then
but it goes fast.
It went really fast, actually. Yeah. And online, it says that they sell out very quickly, too, so...
Well, I 86 two of them. The kimchi and the jalapeno one, yeah. Yep.
Well, let's see what it is. How's your kimchi?
That is so good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where's the kimchi?
It's mostly meat.
You know, I'm not a big fan of kimchi. Is it good?
It's like the good kimchi we had in Korea.
Okay. And here's the jalapeno cheddar bun. I think the jalapenos are inside. And then the BLT I'm gonna unwrap.
Try that one.
I'm gonna try the kimchi one. I'm not the biggest fan of kimchi. It's disgusting to me, but let's see. It's not bad.
This one's quite spicy, bun.
I could eat a whole one of these.
You could? Yeah?
I would say the food was delicious and it was worth it. For the money. Least.
The cheapest food so far here.
I was gonna say least expensive from... compared to the spit prices. Less expensive. Oh my god. Words today. Words today are hard, guys. Less expensive, definitely. Still more on the pricier side, but it was definitely worth it. And 10 out of 10 would recommend. So the bakery that we were at is actually just down that way. It's not too far of a walk, and they have a nice parking lot here. Lots of spaces. You can come and check it out. And you can actually also drive up to the beach and hang out in the sand. Let's go look. They have parking spaces. It kind of looks like they're like kind of separated off all the way down there. So you can come and hang out over here. I think we're too heavy to actually come up to the sand because we would probably get stuck. But it's pretty nice. I wouldn't say it's like a super sandy beach to like hang out at. It's more rocky and tons of seaweed. but it's beautiful. You got the mountains, the ocean. There's some nice houses in the distance. It's pretty nice overall. Looks like someone made a shelter of some sort over here. I'm not sure if you could camp here actually. Actually, no, you know what? You can't because there's signs that you can't. But there's like a whole wall and a little fire pit. And like I said, there's a ton of seaweed everywhere. I'm sure you can get in if you really wanted to, but I know I wouldn't. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little while, enjoy the view, and then head back to the area that we were at because he's gonna try and fish some more. Hopefully we catch something. That would be pretty cool. But I am gonna go inside the car because it's actually cold outside, even though the sun is out. It's a little chilly because the wind, but it's not too bad. I'm just being a big old baby about it. We're back at the fishing area and I think Thomas has caught something. Oh man. Hopefully it doesn't break loose.
Sorry.
Is it over there?
There it is. Coming. Yeah.
Thomas ended up going right over there to go clean up the fish, and I'm gonna try and get this lure unstuck. It's like really in there. Let's see if I can without pricking myself. But just shortly after we caught one, or I guess he caught one, someone like next to us got one too, so looks like they're biting right now. Look at this little kid walking with this big old fish. There's a lot of people always over here. I finally got it off of the net. I had to use tweezers. Ready for the next one. Hey there, big champ. Look at that thing.
Another week of food. Is that salmon from yesterday frozen? Not yet.
It's frozen, but it's not probably
All the way
frozen.
yet. Okay.
I would probably give it another day.
Yeah, maybe the pork, so we can finish it. Do we have room for this?
Well, that's why I'm asking. What should I take out?
Do we have room for one more?
Sure.
Yeah?
We can make room.
Okay, cool.
There's sausages we can eat.
Yeah, okay.
So Thomas went to go and try and catch another fish, and I needed to make space in the freezer just in case he does catch one. So we're gonna make smoothies right now. We have this frozen fruit that we bought. This is strawberries, mango, peaches, and pineapples. And then we also have a berry mix. So raspberries, blueberries, no, sorry, raspberry, blackberries, strawberries, oh yeah, and blueberries. And we don't have any juice, so I'm gonna mix some mate in it and just water. So we'll see how this tastes. And maybe it'll give him a little bit more energy to catch another fish, you know? We'll see, we'll see. We'll just make him a berry one because he's a big berry fan. I'm not too big into like raspberries and blueberries. blackberries. You know what? I do like them, but not in a smoothie. I don't feel like. Just when they're fresh. Let's add some water. Maybe there. And then a little bit of energy drink. All right. Let's blend it up. Oh my god. You know, it's not too bad. It's pretty good. Okay, and now we're gonna put it into this coffee cup, and then I'm gonna go give this to him. He's outside, and then I'm gonna make myself one, but out of mango. Okay, he hasn't caught anything, so we still have time to make some smoothies, or my smoothie, I should say. Where's my cup? Oh, so I am doing the strawberries, mango, peaches, and pineapple one. Those are my favorite fruits. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too big into berries, so I'm trying not to scoop it out with my hand, but okay, let's see if this is gonna work. It's not. I'm just gonna have to hold it. Oh well. Oh yeah. Now I am going to put it in my cup. Hopefully it fits. And then I'm going to clean this up. And then I'm gonna go head down there into the water and see if Thomas needs any help. Okay, we're gonna go head back out there and see if he needs help. I don't really have to wear my sweater because it's actually really nice out right now, but I need pockets to hold things. So, a sweater it must be. Oh my lord, oh my gosh. I almost ripped it, did you hear that? Also in this area, they have a kids fishing area on certain days. So this whole, I think it's like from this sign right here over to a sign over there where like the handicap area is blocked off to kids 15 and under on June 7th, and then again in August. They have the regulations here. Why is this sideways? Maybe the sign is sideways. You know what? Whatever. So it tells you how many fish you can have. So it's 2 per day, 2 in possession, no size limit. And then it gives you an annual limit and all that fun stuff. So looks like someone snagged a fish over there. You see that flopping around? I feel like sometimes they come in waves and like 3 or 4 people catch them like in a row, and then there's a time where it's just super quiet for a while, and then again like 2, 3, 4 people catch them in a row. I don't know if you could see them, but there's just a bunch of school of fish everywhere in here. And it looks like the water's receding, no?
Yeah.
Like going out that way?
It is. Probably later around
9 again.
8, it's gonna start coming in.
Right on the other side of the little bay area, there's the ocean. There's just a ton of birds. Let's go see if we can find any starfish or something. Tell me more, please. Anyways, there's just a bunch of barnacles on all of these rocks everywhere. So many. There's also a ton of little mussels. You see them? Are they alive? They're alive. There's so many of them. So I was gonna come over to the shore to look for some like starfish or sea life, but there is so many mussels on, I want to call it a beach, on the floor, on the ocean floor, I don't know, and I'm walking on them and I can't tell if they're alive or not. Some of them, they're dead. I could tell that they're dead, but I just don't want to be walking all over them if some of them are alive, you know. So I'm gonna get out of here and let's go check out a different area where there's less mussels to step all over. You can see here that the tide is now retracting back into the ocean. These freaking birds. But around like 9:30 or so, this starts to go back in, and then that's when a lot of salmon starts heading into the little fishing area. Here's everyone who's fishing right now. I don't know if they've gotten anything. I mean, it's just a waiting game, you know? But I'm gonna walk back around and I'm gonna walk this little shoreline because yesterday when we walked it, or when I was walking it, I saw some starfish and a crab. Maybe we can find them again. Oh no, that person had a fish and they snagged away. I think that's what it looked like, at least. There's Thomas over there, not catching anything. I'm just kidding. He's caught a pretty big one. So I can't really get close to the water and I can't find any starfish, but it's super muddy and I'm not willing to walk on that because I only got one pair of shoes other than my hiking shoes. Maybe later.
How tired do I look?
You look like you could stay up a little bit longer.
A little bit longer, yeah.
And provide us a fish.
One more tomorrow.
We still got room.
Yeah, I know.
I made room
for
you.
I'll catch it.
You just read from the cold.
And the sun.
And the sun this morning.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, yesterday ended up with us not catching another fish. By like 9:30 we called it quits just because it was already getting late and it started to get windy and really cold. And so we just ended up going to bed. And in the morning the wind was blowing really hard and of course a storm came in, right? So we ended up leaving, like we waited for that to calm down and we ended up leaving. And we went to Soldotna, so I can pronounce it correctly, and did some laundry and then got gas and all that stuff. And now we are in this camping area. There's a lot of RVs, so it's a huge lot and it's like a lake trail parking area, and there's actually planes that are taking off from the water and I want to see if I can capture one taking off. Hopefully I can, that'd be pretty cool. And we are headed to Seward. And in Seward, it's like the gateway to the Kenai Fjords National Park, and that's where we're headed. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be headed there, and we're going to try and do a hike. There's a lot of snow on the mountain. We'll see if we can even do it, but that is the goal. Here is the lake that we are at. It's starting to rain a little bit, but yeah, planes have been taking off from here. It doesn't look like there's any to be taking off anytime too soon, but hopefully I can capture one later on. Of course the water is freezing, but such a beautiful view. The mountains are covered in snow. There's a lot of greenery. Nice water to mountain ratio. Perfect. It's a beautiful place. I could see why there's a lot of people here, as you can tell. What were your thoughts on Homer?
I loved it. I love the fishing spot. Highly recommend visiting at the right time of the year. Get your license, get all of the fish that you're allowed to get. If you have money, go on the boat, get some halibut, I guess, and get some good food.
Get some good expensive food?
Expensive, yeah, but the bakery was really good.
Yeah.
And it was really affordable too. It wasn't cheap, but compared to other places, it was
worth the money.
It was worth the money.
It's called
yes.
Two Sisters Bakery.
Yes.
It's like a little local area. It was really good, actually. Everything we tried was really good.
And get your baits before you go there. Before you go to
your lures, your bait.
Everything.
It's expensive in the city, especially on the spit.
Yeah.
So be prepared. But Homer in itself, it's a pretty area if it's not winding for 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We woke up to a lot of wind. It was nice. It's a nice city overall, I would say.
Agreed.
And now we are going to relax. Thanks for coming along from city to city.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll be in another city. But hopefully we can get into the national park and maybe do a hike.
That's the plan. As soon as the weather window opens, and allows
It's supposed to rain the next 4 days.
After that, after those 4 days.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can. All right. Thank you for following along. Have a good night, everybody.
See you guys in the next one.
See you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night. Till next time.